Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sweat, it is hot today. I mean hot. Oklahoma heat. You know, last week was hot, but it wasn't too bad. Now it's just like dying. But anyway, you can probably see it sweating off me. But anyway, we continue on with Masters of the Universe Grinch. I want to call him done. I actually went in and if I can show it here, you might be able to see his eyes just barely. Basically just two little brown dots and just a little bit of white in there just to give a little bit of an iris, and that is pretty much it. And unique and different. I wouldn't expect put a Grinch on a Masters of the Universe, which I'm going to hold off comment on the new Revelation show for a while till I watch more of it. But anyway, that was fun and different. I do have another head coming. It's a female head, and I got to paint it. So I'll either ship this or I'll wait and just ship them both at the same time unless you need him immediately. So that's the game plan on that. But anyway, Masters of the Universe Grinch, done and done. Mr. Sweet Tooth, I did manage to get part of the spoon painted, which I got to paint the other half on here. And anyway, that's pretty fun. A little cleanup here and there, but some of it I couldn't really clean up. If I did, it really just needs a whole new shaft, I think. Metal shaft or even styrene tube. What I would do, I'd even get a what I do is take styrene tube and just or even brass tubing and just slide it over the 3D printed one. That's what I would do. But anyway, got that somewhat painted. We'll continue on that. Mr. Sweet Tooth himself, I started painting his eyes. They're more of a reddish. Painting his hat, jacket, and his jumpsuit, which I basically I did a wash, and I did a ochre and a sepia wash. I kind of mixed them both together just to give it a little more depth in the creases there. And once I get done with the way I like to wash this, I'm going to go in and basically base coat in white, and we'll do some dry brushing here and there. But anyway, I think he's turned out pretty darn slick for his coat. And you might be able to see it. It might have a little bit of a shine to it. You can't paint with it's like thin down paint, but it does if you dry brush it. If you dry brush it, it gives it a very nice metallic sheen on his coat, which looks like that in the picture. So that is where I am on that. So hopefully I get a little more done on Mr. Sweet Tooth. He does have a stripe, two stripes on his thing. I want to try to get that. I didn't see it the first time in the picture, but I want to try to get that on there. But other than that, we're down to basically dry brushing and just a little bit of things, and try to get him hopefully knocked out next week's what I'm hoping. The Churchill. Where am I at? Oh, this is the AFV Club kit, and I'm in the minority what I'm going to say about this, and that is the suspension. On almost any tank kit, I think it needs to be simplified. It wasn't, I say modeling is modeling, but there was a lot of, and I mean, it really don't fit at all, especially down here, trying to get it to fit and line up. It just would not fit. I did get one side completely done. Second side here, I'm still trying to get the other road wheels on. It just does not. I just think it needs to be simplified. I know a lot of people like lots of parts on a kit, but on the suspension and stuff like that, I think it needs to be the basics. Slap it in, at least get the track on. If you want to do individual track, it's fine. But I think a lot of this needs to be even if you 3D printed, you wouldn't have none of this at all. But anyway, that's just me. Again, I am in the minority on less kit parts on kits. But anyway, that's where I am on the Churchill track. And I'm going to have to show, I don't know the gentleman who built this, but he had some, where is it? He had some work in progress ones, which which is what I'm going to go off of because there's just a clearer picture. That's the Okie with the, I can't think of the aftermarket turret. Basically, it looks like a Sherman turret. It's got the flamethrower. The back, fuel drum. You can see where the pipeline runs down to the edge there. And then that's the box that fits over the flamethrower drum. But anyway, that was clear pictures, and it was just easier for me to borrow these off the internet webs and try to fix it. So I did. The turret. That started out, and you might, hopefully you all can see it. See how square, you can't see that. Here, let me go get Mr. Instructions out here. Where is it? We're basically doing the third one here with the very, very square turret. I actually took the square turret. I chopped the back off and laminated it with styrene, and then I chopped the front off and I built it back up with AV's epoxy sculpt, which is two-part stuff there. And reshaped the mantlet. Got the there's actually 3 guns that go in there. Got that smooth, wait till it dry, and then I sanded everything down, and I am pretty darn close to the turret. It's not 100%, but it is real close. But once we get the hatches and a few other little details on here, it should be ready to rock and roll. But it's pretty cool taking a Mark III turret and turning it into a Mark I and II turret with just the basic kit. But anyway, because you cannot find that aftermarket kit anywhere, or at least the turret. But anyway, I did that, so that's where I am on the Churchill. So anyway, that's what I got going on today. I am plowing my way through the Churchill and cussing the suspension tracks. Mr. Sweet Tooth getting his eyeballs. And we finished up the Masters of the Universe Grinch. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.